Bacon is an American breakfast staple. The sizzle, the smell, the crispy, salty strips. Americans consume approximately 18 pounds of bacon per person each year. But not all bacon is created equal. Some brands sold in every grocery store contain ingredients and sodium levels that health-conscious consumers may want to research. Americans consume approximately 18 pounds of bacon per person annually. Tonight we are examining 8 bacon brands that warrant closer scrutiny. These are not obscure regional products. These are major national brands found in the refrigerated section of stores across America. And the ingredients, sodium content, and company practices behind these products may surprise you. The bacon industry operates within USDA regulations, but those regulations allow significant variation in sodium content, preservatives, and processing methods. Some bacon contains nearly 500 milligrams of sodium in just 2 slices. Some uses preservatives that research has linked to health concerns. Understanding these differences helps consumers make informed choices. These 8 brands represent products that health-conscious consumers may want to research before purchasing. They may contain high sodium levels, controversial preservatives, or come from companies with documented issues. Stick around until the end, because we will discuss what the World Health Organization says about processed meats like bacon, and what alternatives exist for consumers who want different options. But before we continue, hit that subscribe button, because understanding ingredient labels helps you make better choices for your family. Brand 1. Hormel Black Label. Brown sugar, thick-cut bacon, extreme sodium content. Hormel Black Label is one of America's most recognized bacon brands. The sleek black packaging suggests premium quality. However, examining the nutrition label reveals significant concerns for health-conscious consumers. Hormel Black Label brown sugar. Thick-cut bacon contains 470 milligrams of sodium in just 2 slices according to nutrition information. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium per day, with an ideal limit of 1,500 milligrams for most adults. 2 slices of this bacon provide over 20% of the maximum daily sodium allowance. 470 milligrams of sodium in just 2 slices. Multiple nutrition publications have flagged this product specifically. Eat It This Not That ranked it among bacons to avoid due to its sodium content. The Daily Meal described the sodium level as absurd. For context, this is more sodium than many other bacon brands contain in 3 or 4 slices. The brown sugar flavoring adds 1 gram of sugar per slice according to nutrition information. Most bacon contains no sugar, so this represents additional calories and carbohydrates that may concern consumers monitoring their intake. Hormel Black Label also contains sodium nitrite according to ingredient labels. When bacon containing sodium nitrite is cooked at high temperatures, compounds called nitrosamines can form. Research has associated nitrosamines with increased cancer risk, which is why health organizations recommend limiting processed meat consumption. The combination of extreme sodium, added sugar, and preservatives makes this product one that nutritionists frequently recommend avoiding. Brand 2. Oscar Mayer Turkey Bacon. Recall for Listeria contamination. Oscar Mayer is perhaps the most recognized name in processed meats. Many consumers purchase turkey bacon believing it to be a healthier alternative to pork bacon. However, Oscar Mayer turkey bacon was subject to a major recall in 2025. In July 2025, Kraft Heinz Foods Company recalled approximately 367,812 pounds of Oscar Mayer turkey bacon original due to potential Listeria monocytogenes contamination. The USDA Food Safety and Inspection Service announced this recall after laboratory testing at the production facility indicated the product may be contaminated. Recalled 367,812 pounds for potential Listeria contamination. The recall covered products produced between April 24th and June 11th, 2025, with use-by dates ranging from July 18 to September 4th, 2025. The products were distributed to retail locations nationwide, and some were exported to the British Virgin Islands and Hong Kong. Listeria monocytogenes can cause listeriosis, a serious infection that primarily affects older adults, pregnant women, newborns, and people with weakened immune systems. In pregnant women, the infection can cause miscarriages, stillbirths, or life-threatening infection of the newborn. While no illnesses were confirmed at the time of the recall announcement, the recall demonstrates that even major brands from large companies can experience contamination issues. Turkey bacon from Oscar Mayer also contains approximately 170 milligrams of sodium per slice according to some sources, which is higher than some competing turkey bacon brands. Turkey bacon is still processed meat, and health organizations recommend limiting all processed meat consumption, regardless of whether it is made from pork or turkey. Brand 3. Great value. Naturally hickory smoked. Thick sliced bacon, budget quality concerns. Walmart's Great Value store brand offers budget-friendly bacon options. However, multiple taste tests and nutritional reviews have identified concerns with this product line. Great Value naturally hickory smoked. Thick sliced bacon contains 430 milligrams of sodium and 4 grams of saturated fat per 2-slice serving, according to nutrition information. This is among the highest sodium and saturated fat content of bacon brands tested in comparative reviews. 430 milligrams of sodium and 4 grams of saturated fat per serving. The American Heart Association recommends limiting saturated fat to less than 7% of daily calories for people at risk of heart disease. 4 grams of saturated fat in just 2 bacon slices represents a significant portion of that allowance. Multiple consumer reviews and taste tests have rated Great Value bacon poorly. 24-7. Wall Saint described it as the big loser in their bacon comparison. Reviews cited issues with excessive fat, saltiness, and inconsistent quality between batches. Store-brand products are manufactured by contract producers whose identities may not be disclosed. The company producing store-brand bacon can change without notice to consumers, potentially affecting quality and consistency. The budget pricing of Great Value bacon reflects choices in ingredient sourcing and production. Lower prices are achieved through some combination of ingredient choices, manufacturing efficiency, and reduced quality standards. Consumers should read nutrition labels carefully regardless of price point. Brand 4. Smithfield Hometown Original Bacon, Environmental and Legal Controversies. Smithfield Foods is one of the largest pork producers in the world. The company makes numerous bacon products sold under the Smithfield brand and others. However, the company has faced extensive litigation and controversy regarding its operations. Smithfield Foods has been sued multiple times related to environmental pollution from hog waste disposal. According to Wikipedia's documentation of litigation against Smithfield, approximately 500 plaintiffs in 29 cases sued Smithfield through its subsidiary Murphy Brown, alleging harm from odors and insects associated with waste lagoons. Approximately 500 plaintiffs sued over pollution from waste lagoons. In April 2018, a jury awarded plaintiffs who lived near a Smithfield-affiliated hog farm a total of $750,000 in compensatory damages and $50 million in punitive damages, though the punitive damages were reduced by North Carolina law. The litigation documented conditions that plaintiffs said caused nausea, headaches, and interference with their daily lives. A 2021 complaint filed with the Federal Trade Commission by Food and Water Watch and other organizations alleged that Smithfield's environmental sustainability claims were false and misleading. The complaint noted that Smithfield was potentially the third largest water polluter in the United States and was cited for environmental law violations on 66 separate occasions in 2019 alone. The Humane Society filed a lawsuit alleging Smithfield misrepresented its elimination of gestation crates for pigs. A District of Columbia court allowed the lawsuit to proceed, finding that Smithfield's statements could mislead reasonable consumers. Smithfield Foods is owned by WH Group, a Chinese company which some consumers may want to consider when making purchasing decisions. Brand 5. Oscar Mayer. Naturally hardwood smoked bacon. Preservatives. Despite marketing, Oscar Mayer markets its bacon with messaging about natural hardwood smoking. However, examining the ingredient list reveals preservatives that health-conscious consumers may want to avoid. Oscar Mayer. Naturally hardwood smoked bacon contains sodium phosphates, sodium ascorbate, and sodium nitrite according to ingredient labels. The product contains 350 milligrams of sodium per 2-slice serving. It contains sodium nitrite despite natural marketing. The presence of sodium nitrite is particularly notable given consumer preferences for bacon without this preservative. When meat containing sodium nitrite is cooked at high temperatures, nitrosamines can form. Research published in peer-reviewed journals has associated nitrosamines with increased cancer risk. Some Oscar Mayer products claim no added nitrates or nitrites except those occurring naturally in cultured celery juice. However, research indicates that celery juice naturally contains nitrates that convert to nitrites during processing. Cook's Illustrated laboratory testing found that bacon cured with celery juice actually contained higher nitrite levels than conventionally cured bacon in some cases. The Daily Meal specifically noted that Oscar Mayer bacon contains several preservative ingredients and recommended seeking out bacon brands without added preservatives. The combination of sodium nitrite and multiple sodium-based additives represents more processing than many consumers expect from products marketed with natural imagery. For consumers specifically trying to avoid preservatives, the ingredient list on Oscar Mayer bacon may not align with their expectations based on packaging and marketing. Brand 6, Kunzler, thick cut, sliced bacon, highest sodium per slice. Kunzler is a regional brand that may not be familiar to all consumers. However, for those who encounter it, the sodium content warrants attention. Just one slice of Kunzler. Thick-cut sliced bacon contains 465 milligrams of sodium according to nutrition information cited by Eat This, Not That. This is over 20% of the recommended daily sodium limit in a single slice. 465 milligrams of sodium in one slice. Most bacon brands contain approximately 150 to 250 milligrams of sodium per slice. Kunzler's sodium content is nearly double or triple that of many competitors. Consumers who eat 2 or 3 slices would consume over 1,000 milligrams of sodium from bacon alone. High sodium intake is associated with increased blood pressure and elevated risk of heart disease and stroke, according to the American Heart Association. For consumers with existing hypertension or heart conditions, monitoring sodium intake from all sources is important. Thick-cut bacon generally contains more sodium than regular sliced bacon, simply due to larger portion sizes. However, even accounting for thickness, Kunzler's sodium content per slice exceeds most competitors significantly. Consumers in regions where Kunzler is available should check nutrition labels carefully. The brand may not be a household name nationally, but its extreme sodium content makes it worth avoiding for health-conscious consumers who encounter it. Brand 7. Wright Brand Applewood. Smoked bacon, premium price without. Premium differentiation. Wright Brand positions itself as premium bacon with emphasis on hand-trimmed processing and slow smoking. The higher price point suggests superior quality. However, reviews and nutritional analysis raise questions about value. Wright Brand bacon contains 390 milligrams of sodium per 2-slice serving, according to nutrition comparisons. This is higher than Oscar Mayer at 310 milligrams and Kirkland's Signature at 340 milligrams. Higher sodium than many competitors at a premium price. Multiple taste tests have described Wright Brand as perfectly inoffensive but wholly unremarkable. 24/7. Wall Saint noted that while it is acceptable bacon, it lacks a robust bacon flavor and shrinks more than other comparable bacon brands while cooking. At approximately $9 per pound and a half, Wright Brand costs significantly more than many competitors. For consumers paying premium prices, the expectation is premium quality and flavor. Reviews suggest Wright Brand may not deliver proportional value. The premium positioning may lead consumers to assume the product has superior nutritional qualities or fewer additives. However, Wright Brand contains similar preservatives to other conventional bacon brands and higher sodium than some competitors. Consumers seeking premium bacon may find better value in other brands that offer lower sodium, fewer additives, or better taste test results at similar or lower price points. Brand 8. Butterball Turkey Bacon. Mixed reviews and processing concerns. Butterball is primarily known for turkey, making turkey bacon a natural product extension. However, consumer reviews have been notably mixed, and the product remains highly processed. Butterball turkey bacon received mixed to negative reviews in taste comparisons. 24/7. Wall Saint reported that one reviewer rated it as the worst tasting turkey bacon on the market, while another compared it to eating a flavorless piece of paper. Reviewers compared it to flavorless. Paper turkey bacon is marketed as a healthier alternative to pork bacon. While it generally contains less fat than pork bacon, it is still a processed meat product. The World Health Organization has classified processed meats as Group 1 carcinogens, and this classification applies to turkey bacon as well as pork bacon. Butterball. Turkey bacon undergoes significant processing to achieve bacon-like texture and flavor from turkey meat. This processing includes curing with various sodium-based compounds. The sodium content varies by product line but remains significant. Consumers who switch to turkey bacon expecting major health benefits may be disappointed. The American Institute for Cancer Research recommends limiting all processed meats, including turkey-based varieties. The processing required to make turkey taste like bacon introduces many of the same concerns that apply to pork bacon. For consumers who enjoy turkey bacon taste, other brands have received better reviews while offering similar or better nutritional profiles. Now that you understand concerns with these specific brands, what should health-conscious consumers consider when purchasing bacon? The WHO classifies all processed meat as a Group 1 carcinogen first. Understand that the World Health Organization has classified all processed meat, including bacon, as Group 1 carcinogens. This classification means sufficient evidence exists that these products can cause cancer. The American Institute for Cancer Research recommends eating little, if any, processed meat. This applies to all bacon regardless of brand. Look for bacon with lower sodium content if you choose to eat bacon. Some brands contain less than 300 milligrams of sodium per 2-slice serving. Applegate Naturals Uncured. Sunday bacon contains 310 milligrams. Smithfield Hometown Original contains 290 milligrams per serving, despite the company's other controversies. Understand that uncured or no nitrates added, bacon still contains nitrites. Cook's Illustrated laboratory testing found that bacon cured with celery juice contained 16.3 parts per million nitrite compared to 9.7 parts per million in conventionally cured bacon. The natural source does not eliminate the concern. Check sodium content on nutrition labels. Check nutrition labels for both sodium and saturated fat content. The American Heart Association recommends no more than 2,300 milligrams of sodium daily, with an ideal limit of 1,500 milligrams. Some bacon brands contain nearly a third of this limit in 2 slices. Consider brands that use minimal ingredients. Welshire Bacon uses pork, sea salt, raw sugar, celery powder, and spice according to ingredient lists. Shorter ingredient lists generally indicate less processing. Look for center-cut bacon when possible. Center-cut bacon naturally has less fat than regular bacon while providing similar flavor. Some nutritionists recommend this as a way to reduce saturated fat intake. Cook bacon at lower temperatures when just possible. Research suggests cooking at temperatures below 300 degrees Fahrenheit reduces nitrosamine formation. Baking rather than pan frying may also reduce these compounds. Consider limiting processed meat consumption overall. Ultimately, consider treating bacon as an occasional treat rather than a daily breakfast item. Health organizations consistently recommend limiting processed meat consumption due to associations with colorectal cancer and cardiovascular disease. The 8 bacon brands we examined tonight represent common products sold in millions of American stores. Understanding their sodium content, ingredients, and company practices helps consumers make informed choices. Understanding ingredients helps you make informed choices. Hormel Black Label brown sugar. Thick cut contains 470 milligrams of sodium per 2-slice serving. Oscar Mayer turkey bacon was recalled for potential listeria contamination in July 2025. Great Value bacon received poor reviews for quality and contains high sodium and saturated fat. Smithfield has faced extensive litigation over environmental pollution and animal welfare claims. Oscar Mayer bacon contains preservatives, including sodium nitrite, despite natural-sounding marketing. Kunzler contains 465 milligrams of sodium in a single slice. Wright Brand charges premium prices without delivering proportional value according to reviews. Butterball turkey bacon received poor taste reviews while remaining a processed meat product. Now you have information to make your own choices. You understand which brands have high sodium content. You know to look beyond marketing claims to actual ingredient lists. You understand that all processed meat carries health concerns according to international health organizations. All processed meat carries health concerns according to WHO. If this video helped you understand bacon products better, hit that subscribe button. Understanding food labels and product histories helps consumers make informed decisions. What will you look for next time you buy bacon? Drop it in the comments. Let us know if this information changed how you think about these products. The next time you are in the bacon aisle, take a moment to read nutrition labels. Compare sodium content between brands. Check ingredient list for preservatives. Your purchasing choices can support companies and products that align with your health priorities. Bacon can be an occasional treat when you choose products that align with your values and health priorities. The information in this video helps you make those choices with greater awareness of what you are actually purchasing.